It's stressing me out, honestly. It's just, black.
It goes with your outfit, actually.
Yes. True.
You know what? I know we were recording before, and some of that would have got in off camera anyway. But Jasmina, can you pronounce your surname for me first?
It's Zapotoczna.
Zapotoczna.
Yes.
Zapotoczna.
Perfect.
I've got to try and get the surnames right because I hate when I mess it up. But it's an absolute pleasure to have you on the channel.
Thank you very much.
You're a very good fighter.
Thank you.
And now you're going in against another good fighter, Chloe Watson. Look at the joy. This is somebody that genuinely wants to fight, genuinely wants to get in there and box. The excitement, I could literally, if you were in here now, you could feel the energy. You just cannot contain it. Jasmina, the floor is yours.
Yes, last few days, I'm just like constantly smiling. I'm just so happy, so excited and looking forward to this night. Because I was working so hard for the past 9 months and I was out of the ring for over 6 months. It will be 7 months, I think. So I'm just hungry. I just want to get to the ring. And obviously it's going to be hell of a fight because of such a good opponent. Well, yeah, I'm just curious how it's going to look like after first bell. And yeah, we'll see. I'm just looking forward to it. I just want to fight.
I love the energy. But Jasmina, because I haven't spoke to you before, I don't know much about you. I try not to do too much homework because then it spoils the conversation that we have. I need to just let our viewers know a little bit more about you, your background, and how you ended up there in Barnsley with the likes of Callum Simpson, training out at Dickie's gym. Give us a bit of background, give us a bit of history on Jasmina's journey into boxing.
So it's a funny story because when I came to England, I quit boxing. I quit boxing before I came here. And it looks like that was just my destination, and then boxing came to England with me. I just met a girl from my gym. She's Polish as well, Sylwia Doligawa, and she invited me for training session, and I just came, and that's how it started again. We've been with different coach for almost a year, and then we moved to Dickie's gym, and that's
the rest is history.
Yeah, exactly.
So you were boxing when you was in Poland?
Yes.
Talk to me about that part of your life.
I started boxing when I was 20. I always had some vibe and some drive to combat sports. So I used to train kickboxing when I was 15, and then jiu-jitsu for a bit. But my first love, to be honest with you, was music, and I was singing for 10 years.
No way.
Yeah, so I changed my profession completely when I was 20. And then
what type of music? Sorry to interrupt. What was you singing? What type of music was you? What genre?
Jazz, soul, and
oh wow,
jazz, soul. Mostly.
Okay,
that's my kind of music.
No, that's fine.
That's my kind of music. Yeah, I finished piano school as well, but I'm not a great player. No. I'm not a player.
Multi-talented.
So I came to. Yes, I used to box for national team for a short period of time in Poland, but amateur boxing was never my thing. Never. I was from the day one when I came for the first ever boxing session. I was always dreaming about big stage. Honestly. From the day one, I knew I'm going to fight. Obviously, I would never think that at that time that I will be here today in England, in a different country, in Royal Albert Hall, fighting in such a legendary place and historic event. But yeah, it only proves that my dreams and my goals were so strong, and I was just moving forward all the time, and just keep going, just to achieve what I want. And I'm still moving. I'm not stopping at all. So here I am now.
It's interesting because you've always come in as the unknown fighter. I've seen you fight twice. I hadn't seen you before. I think I'd seen it's like Callum would put stuff up in his stories.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, okay, who's this? And then I saw you have like 2 fights, and I'm like, oh my God, this girl's actually very good. And it's like, okay, let's see what she's about. How is it for you, like coming in as maybe the B side, not the A side, but the B side, and then working your way and literally negating that, making that not a fact anymore, making it like, I'm actually the prize here, you know?
Yeah, I always had to work very hard for what I achieve. Always. It's never been a easy path for me. Never. There was a lot of ups and downs. 2023 was the worst year probably in my life, and I wanted to quit boxing. And
Do you mind if I ask what happened? If you don't want to talk about it, it's fine.
It was just more. I felt like I'm doing it for nothing.
Disheartened.
Yeah. And I was thinking there was a lot of personal issues in my life at that time, but at the right time I met Ebony Bridges, and she just built me so much.
Yep.
She
That's
supported
Ebony.
me so much, and for me it was a sign that I just have to keep going and overcome everything, and I did. And just after New Year in 2024, obviously that fight with Shannon Ryan popped up, but it didn't. I lost, but everything just elevated since, honestly, everything. So I appreciate every lesson, every tough time, because that made me stronger, made me more mature, and I just realized that I can overcome much more.
You've proved that throughout your life that if you like something, you'll stick with it. Like you said, you're a musician, you're a singer, you can play the piano, you can sing. It's something that you stuck at for 10 years. You said that when you was in Poland, you knew that it was always going to be professional boxing. I think in life we always come back to what we're meant to do. What is it about boxing that you have this passion for? I can feel it, I can see it. You're excited. You want to fight now. What is it about boxing that it does that for you, Jasmina? You can see your eye. You can literally see the passion in you.
I think it's a little bit of adrenaline, excitement.
Right. Yep.
It's I like comparing music and performing on a stage with boxing as well, because it's the same feeling, it's the same excitement. It's a little bit of nervousness, but when I get to that ring, it's quite similar to me, because I'm having an audience in a different kind of way, obviously, because I have to punch somebody and someone punching me, but it's still something like I like when people I like impressing people.
Okay, yeah, so you're just a natural performer then?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I just like showing my skills. I just like showing what I'm capable of. I like when people saying, "Oh my God, I enjoy watching your fight."
Yep.
That's what I'm trying to do. Just make people enjoy, entertain people, and make them enjoy just like watching my fight. Honestly, that's my purpose.
You know, when we talk about like female boxing, it's still got a boundary to push through.
Yeah.
When you're a professional female boxer, what would you say to fans on why they should embrace women in the sport? You know, we do still get a bit of negativity around it. Don't get me wrong, there's positive as well, but we're trying to pull in an audience. Why should people really take female boxing seriously?
So first of all, just get into every story of every female boxer, because it's a very hard, tough, and I'd say much more difficult for female than for men. And we have to overcome so much stereotypes, first of all.
True.
About women can't fight, this and that. But to be honest, we are so tough. We are so tough and hard, and we work in as hard as men. And the main thing for me is that you just need to get into that story, because every woman, I bet you any money, every woman, every female boxer have their own hard and difficult story to tell. And we have to overcome much more than men, I believe.
One of the things that you mentioned there is like you had a tough time, you had like personal issues. When it comes to separating the two, how did you overcome that? How did you not let those personal issues kind of seep their way, into your boxing career? How did you separate the two, Jasmina?
So the main thing in my head was, I don't want to regret anything.
All right. Yeah.
I don't want to feel like I didn't do anything I could to achieve what I want, and that's the main thing. I'm so scared. I'm so terrified to not become a person who I want, and that's what drives me still being here and overcome everything.
This fight, then we've got to talk about the styles of both of you. Chloe is decorated, the decorated amateur pedigree. The styles, Jasmina, there you go. This is your world now. How do those styles gel or not gel? And how do you overcome, Chloe?
You know, it's everyone's got a plan until they get punched. So,
True.
Yeah.
Do you fight off instinct then? Sorry to divert off that a little bit. Are you more instinctive fighter or are you a bit of both?
I'm trying to think more like focus.
Your IQ,
Yeah, exactly. Like I think I've grown so much for the past few months, and I'm much more mature, much more focused in the ring. I'm thinking what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure it out, a lot of issues or how to solve some problems in the ring.
Okay, yeah. A thinking boxer then.
Yeah, it was so hard for me because everything's happening in the ring so quickly. So sometimes you have no time to think, and sometimes it's an instinct. So for this fight, like for any other fight, I'm just trying to. It's like a puzzle, just to find a solution in each round. That's why I like so many rounds, because I can figure it out or how to solve some problems in the ring.
Does it take more rounds to suss out a fighter, or does it just depend on who's opposite you?
It depends. Style beats style, I guess. I think it's all about styles in the ring. Sometimes you could be prepared 100%, and if style didn't suit you and you can't find a solution for that style, you're just
gonna lose.
You just like if you are open-minded and thinking outside the box, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just patient. Just be patient.
Patience. So how do you beat Chloe on Saturday? So not Saturday, Friday. Keep doing this. Friday.
Know, yeah.
Friday,
It's
March the 7th.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm just do my best.
I like that honest answer. You've got to shout out your sponsors, haven't you? You've got a list.
I've got a list.
Jasmina's got a list of sponsors. You've got to get in a little bit because you're drifting out of the camera view, so you've got to shout out your sponsors.
So first of all, I'd like to thank my main sponsor, who's Morley Glass. They changed my life. For the past few months, I could focus on my boxing career completely, and it's basically my life-changing opportunity. So that's my main first sponsor. I've got a few to mention.
It's okay, let's go.
So I've got Solar Express, Total Fitness Gym, Ebony Bridges.
Ebony Bridges, shout out
MJ
Ebony.
Hair.
Okay, who done your hair?
Exactly.
I love it.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice.
MJ Hair, Body Balance Supplement Shop, KS2, who's providing my T-Team t-shirt for this fight, Andy Shires, and did I forget about somebody? Can I see my list?
Yeah, see your list, because I don't want you to forget anyone. Because
Honestly,
sponsors, they get emotional if you forget, because then they think that they're not important.
Oh, and then the newest one, Pure Water Leads. So yeah, that's all. Thank you. And sorry, my physiotherapist. Be well, physiotherapy, body and mind. Thank you so much. Sorry, it's just hard to remember everybody. But I'm thinking about everybody. I'm very grateful for every support. Honestly, I appreciate every support from my friends, family, everybody who's cheering for me. And stay tuned. And yeah, you're gonna have massive show on Friday night.
Show, big drama show.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And we're looking forward to it as well. I will say that before you go, Carrie Sartingstall said that your fight with Chloe is the fight that she's looking forward to watching the most. So you've got the girls further on in their career keeping their eyes on you.
It's gonna be hell of a fight, honestly.
We're looking forward to it. Jasmina, an absolute pleasure. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
And all the best come fight night.
Thank you.
People say I'm toxic, and honestly, I don't care.